Caught in the eye of the storm. Now, this could have been really, really bad, but we narrowly escaped a massive tragedy that recently touched down almost right as we departed this major city. Massive floods and heavy rains wiping out Vermont and other parts of the East Coast experiencing severe weather and dangerous declarations of emergency, state of emergencies. The National Weather Service, along with local government officials, are warning and alerting people who are residents in the area or potentially traveling through these places to plan and prepare for the worst. A potentially deadly tornado touched down near Chicago O'Hare Airport and caused a massive disruption and grounded hundreds of flights, leaving thousands of passengers stranded. Emergency alerts and warnings blaring over the loudspeaker, urging passengers to take shelter and get ready for what could happen next. Confirmed around 7 p.m. that evening, the National Weather Service in Chicago said this tornado has been touching the ground intermittently so far and is moving east. There are additional circulations along the line south of O'Hare. Seek shelter if you're in the warned area. And about a half hour later, the warning from the Weather Service spread east, saying the storm was moving toward Michigan, where another tornado warning was issued. And videos have been circulating from local TV stations showing all of these people taking shelter in an O'Hare concourse. 99% of flights were most likely delayed, if not canceled. The official report can be found in the flight tracking service Flight Aware. Now, tornado sirens sounded at least twice across Chicago, warning people to take cover, and the ringing echoes throughout the city's buildings and massive skyscrapers. I mean, there's definitely going to be a certain panic when you're watching a TV screen and everything is in red. But the hope is that the damage is minimal, and is what one Chicago senior said living in the area. And I'm worried, honestly, about the homeless in the city because I hope that they found safe places to go until the emergency warnings were lifted. Some warehouses in the Chicago area were reported to be damaged, and the Weather Service also said a roof was blown off in the community of Huntley in McHenry County. And a trained weather spotter was saying that trees were uprooted and roofs blown off in Cook County as well. Now, it has been several years since Chicago's last deadly tornado that formed in Palos Hill in Cook County back on April 21st, 1967. That twister traveled 16 miles through Oak Lawn and the south side of Chicago, taking the lives of 33 people, injuring some 500 plus, and causing more than $50 million in damage, which is probably closer to 200 to 300 mil in today's money when you factor in inflation and today's higher prices for replacement costs. Expect to see major reform and drastic changes and increases and updates to Chicago area property and casualty insurance premiums, driving up the prices and the cost of policies and causing more financial harm and pain to the policyholders. This may force many to consider relocating to a less expensive area with a lower cost of living and less likely to experience dangerous and severe weather in hopes of landing lower insurance premiums and fees. This latest weather event marks the 97th tornado to touch down within the Chicago city limits since the National Weather Service began to record tornadoes hitting the Chicago metropolitan area. And National Weather Storm Prediction Center had said earlier this week that there was an enhanced risk for severe weather, including tornadoes in Illinois, including Chicago. So I just want you all to be alert, informed, and aware. Get ready now and get prepared before it happens. I want you guys to stay safe and keep your family and yourselves and your loved ones protected, okay? Now, this morning, I'm coming to you from the top of this mid-rise condo building where we booked an Airbnb for the night in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, where we hope to be able to catch a glimpse of the northern lights, the aurora borealis. Now, I need to run down to the coffee shop. We're gonna go hit up Tom Hortons and grab a cup of coffee. Michelle and I are going to get breakfast, or maybe we will walk a couple blocks over to Fools and Horses Coffee at the Hargrave Street Market. If you want to check out more of our travels, make sure that you watch our family travel vlog, link down below. We are documenting the locations that we have experienced this summer, and we have so much more to bring you guys. Links in the description. And while you're down there, don't forget the free links for those who have been asking about getting paid by Facebook, the multi-million-dollar settlement claim, as well as other online social media jobs that pay for replying to comments or uploading tweets to Twitter, or just taking online surveys for some quick and much needed extra cash. If you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And if you're a returning viewer subscriber, hey, welcome back. My name is Kevin, Kevin in all caps, youtube.com/@Kevin247. And you can check me out on Instagram, you can check me out on Patreon, you can check me out wherever. Right now, you can check me out going to get this coffee. Normal routine for elevator riding so that her ears don't pop and she gets this weird vertigo feeling. I guess we won't be moving into a high rise anytime soon.
No.
Now let's see just how chilly it is out here, because I was about to walk out and you were like, no, you might want to put a sweater on because it's supposed to be 52 degrees.
A sweater? What are you, Mr. Rogers?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor?
See, Tim Hortons.
We'll take the skywalk to Tim Hortons, grab some coffee.
Look, you're in clothes, I'm in pajamas.
I mean, if I sleep in these, they're pajamas.
That's true.
Oh, you need a fob to get out?
Uh-huh. That's weird. No, because it stays locked between 11 and 7 a.m. Really?
Oh, it's not 7 yet.
So even with the fob, you can't get out?
You can't get coffee till 7. So we can sit here for 10 minutes or we can walk.
Walk down the stairs. I'm not getting back on the elevator.
Strange time schedule here.
Safe time schedule here?
Strange.
I know, but safe, I'm guessing. They must have figured out why.
Oh, we got to get back on the elevator to get down to the main floor.
Why? There's stairs out
Okay, I don't care.
I think. About to find out. In the parking deck somewhere. There has to be stairs. It's unsafe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's stairs.
Well, also, this elevator isn't nearly as vomit-inducing as the other. Look, stairs. Watch us get in there and can't get out, though. Watch the stairs be like, we're locked till 8 a.m.
Now, this part is clean. The parking deck is clean. This building is clean. Look, I was talking about that more.
I'm gonna stand here until you make sure that that door opens.
Oh.
I'm not taking any chances.
I'll be the guinea
Hey, they just
pig.
repainted these rails. Look how fresh they are.
Safety yellow, caution yellow.
I can smell the paint.
There's no notice down here, so I'm sure this door can open.
I would say it'd be very, very unsafe if it didn't.
Huh?
It'd be very unsafe if it didn't open. If there was a fire, you need the ability of stairwells to escape the building. Yet we've been a place before where the door to the outside was locked. The last hotel we stayed at. That door to the outside.
Now, it's not like crazy out here. It's cool, a little breezy.
Feels perfect.
But I think if I had a t-shirt on, it'd still be fine. And then once we get out of the shade and into the sun,
That's true.
it'd be extra fine.
That's true.
But we can get this coffee and then we'll go back. That's where we were. And we'll take the back way, because it'll be open by then. It'll be 7 by then.
I wonder what Manitoba Hydro is. My brain and didn't want to watch Avengers.
We got Manitoba Hydro, we got Rogers. Maybe we should, that's why we got so much good signal right by Rogers. We're roaming on the Rogers network actually right now.
Actually, we're not. It says TELUS.
TELUS?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
TELUS.
We got Canada Life Center. We got this like epic view of the city with the sun peeking through the trees and over these buildings.
So my video last night, Canada Life Center was in the background. It's very loud buses out here. And I was like, I think that's where the Jets play. And somebody was like, go Blue Jays, Canadian team.
Blue Jays?
Hawks, Blue Jays. I don't remember.
I think Blue Jays are Toronto.
That sounds right. Which is still Canadian.
I think the Blue Jays are Toronto. This is where we ate dinner last night. Nice place, nice people.
Food was tasty.
Show you all a little clip of that.
Can we get in here?
Got old school Miley playing in here. Copyright strike. But we're sitting outside here at the house and oh no. All right, I think yours is coming. What'd you order? Oh, it's okay. Oh, what'd you get?
I got a burrito.
Oh, it's a, here we go.
That heavy plate. And
the Caesar?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're my hero.
Went all the way down to
First of the job. Now, can we enter in? This door's open.
I don't know if we can because it says Tim Hortons level 1, but I don't know. We'll see.
Can we get
Good morning.
coffee?
Can we get to Tim Hortons from here? Or do
Level
we have
1.
to go around? Okay.
Come on.
Straight down?
Straight. Go past that door.
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Well, we'll go find out. Thank you.
So the coffee place is closed super early, but they don't open early. How can you be a coffee place and not open early?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Let's
And this
see.
was recommended by the locals.
Not by the locals, by the people who.
They are locals. Like, oh no, you gotta go to Tim Hortons. Oh, maybe because where they live, there's no Starbucks.
It says
over
opens at 7, so we got
Maybe
6
there's no
minutes.
Starbucks over
So he
there.
said here.
Maybe there's no Starbucks by then. Because the first thing we saw when we crossed over into Winnipeg was at Tim Hortons.
Merchant Bar, Alt Hotel Lobby, Tim Hortons. This is just.
Is this like a coffee shop or just like an office built? Like we're about to be in a damn boardroom meeting.
This does feel like we're going the wrong direction.
Or the back door so we can be like
Oh,
employees.
Entrance. But it says they don't open till 7, so that's gonna be locked. Or they forgot to lock it and we're about to break into their. No.
You know.
We got 5 minutes.
Oh my God. All right, we're doing a little bit of exploration here. Trying to find the front, which I think is probably
It smells good out here.
this one. All right, so look, there's the bridge.
Yeah.
There's the bridge we
So
were
we'll
on.
go down and right to and around that way.
So we'll just walk down this alley. That's a one hell of a generator. Man. Yeah, so we'll just walk down here, hang a right. And then when you see Vincent Vega and Jules from Inglewood, you'll know you're there.
Don't get run over by the Toyota. I'm gonna hit it. Old bottle of Westminster. Just do a little cut through back there.
As you can see here, this parking lot is a little different than the parking deck. This is where all the trash is.
Parking deck is patrolled.
Yeah.
Did you hear how many sirens there were last night?
No.
I woke up at least 4 times for sirens. Although weirdly comforting at the same time. I guess because I grew up with sirens all around.
No, I was knocked out.
No, you were out. I only had to yank the pillow a couple times to stop snoring.
It wasn't hot. It wasn't uncomfortable. I think this Airbnb host did a really good job.
You can also thank me for it not being hot because I left the sheet on you and then I used it to divide us so that your body heat and my body heat would not commingle and create this weird
You're like a scientist.
meltdown. Yeah. So I did that. So you'd stay. And then I turned the fan on so it stayed on the whole time, not on auto. So there would be a constant breeze.
So we went in the back door. Well, we tried to, but access denied. So now we're gonna go in the front. Sounds of the city.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna attempt to go in the front.
We gotta wait till it opens.
We'll wait for Tom Brady first.
I think it doesn't open till 7.
If you got a line of people waiting outside the coffee shop, it's like, why don't you open at 6:30?
They have winter hours and summer hours.
Winter?
But it says 6 a.m.
Winter.
Oh no, but then the thing up there says 7.
Winter.
So I don't know.
So we got the Credit Union of Credit Union Central of Manitoba. But if you need that quick cash, you better go to that Money Mart.
I was trying to figure out what's happening at the very top of that Radisson. Above the top rooms is like wide open.
Oh,
I zoomed in yesterday to figure out what it was.
That's a screen wall. That's a screen wall. So basically up in there, you got the louvers and the vents. But it's so that you don't have to see all the rooftop units, the chillers, the HVAC. Coffee time.
I told you this is what I could smell outside were the donuts.
That's the door we would have ended up coming in. But instead, we took the high road, the low road, the main road. And we were supposed to just get coffee. Maybe we'll end up getting donuts too. Cookies. Okay. You ready to order?
Coffee. Are you getting something else?
No. Now, I said that this is like the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada. Obviously a little bit nicer. But they got food options. They got the donuts, they got the coffee.
They got the muffins and the bacon.
2 large coffees. Or 64. If I do the math conversion on that one.
I want original blend.
It's like $3 US?
Probably. Oh, that's hot. So I don't have pockets. That's gonna be hot. That's gonna be a hard carry.
Can you? Ooh. Oh, we gotta maybe get one.
Thank you.
Save your mitts.
Yeah. Because that's blazing hot. Oh shit.
Small 2 cream and sugar.
Thank you.
Even that's hot.
Not as hot as you. Well, we got our coffee.
You put my phone in your pocket?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't need it.
Hang on.
See? Jules, I told you it was beer.
Cheers.
See there for the Brown Social House. Who shot out his eye?
Probably the same jackass that keyed his car.
Probably.
All right, so now we can get granted access again to get back into this building. Take this elevator to 2, take the skywalk.
Yeah.
Everything should be unlocked by now.
Yeah, except for the rooftop.
Now, you said that somebody mentioned we should go check out some lakes.
Yeah, one of the commenters on my video from last night where I was talking about what just happened in Chicago. Thankfully we weren't there, but unfortunately it still occurred.
Well, that's why we plan accordingly.
Yeah.
Check the weather and route our.
So it wasn't open. We got all the way back there, and there were still 5 minutes left. So we went out the back and walked all the way around. It's open now, though. Thank you. All right, 2.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. So we plan accordingly. And that's why we didn't end up in New York. That's why we didn't end up in areas like Vermont.
Yeah.
Because of the weather. And yes, New York is more than just the city.
Yeah.
So there were areas in New York that were underwater.
Oh, but the person commented on my video from last night, really nice. I think they live here based off of their extensive knowledge of everything. And they named a ton of places that we should go see. Lake-wise, water-wise, or restaurant areas, things like that. So I think that'll be cool. Do you have a key to get in?
Yeah,
Or
we're
you don't
taking
need
this
a
right
key
here.
to get in? Yeah, we're going here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Morning. Yeah. So,
It's weird how it's just open from the outside, but there's a key fob on the inside.
yeah, it is weird.
It's weird.
Key fob here.
Here, you gotta get it out of my pocket. The other pocket.
Oh, even more fun thing. Still not that pocket.
Is that the key fob? Or you just happen to see? No, maybe it's
Wait.
in here.
No, it's in here.
Tricked you.
I know you did. You just wanted to get touched from all directions. Wait, hold on. There we go.
Have to blur that out. To blur that out for the tube. All right, now where are we going?
Elevator to the room.
Oh shoot, there we go. That was easy.
How am I gonna plug my ears? I said, how am I gonna plug my ears?
Just chew gum.
Idiot. I love you.
I think that's the trick.
We'll figure it out.
So the question is going to be, can you hear me?
Stop. Oh, now you're just moving your mouth. I could read your lips if you weren't smiling and making that dumb face.
It's my only face. It's the only face I got.
It does happen to be my favorite, so good job.
But the question is, how good is Tim Hortons? Is it better than Starbucks? Or did we just get conned into going to Tim Hortons because that's where the local favorite?
We won't know for about 20 minutes based off how hot this thing is.